17. Ready, ready. Clock off. 45. Blue, check. Ready, go.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Whoa. And he's going to have a Packers first down as the tackle is made at the 26-yard line.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. If that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Let's go now. Hut, hut.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Trouble, 38. Black, green jack. Blue striker. Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third and 5.
Mike, come on, set. 33, yellow. Hut.
Love to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd. And even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
A short one taken by Hawkinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
They send a receiver in motion left. They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. They pick up 17 through the air. It'll be a Vikings first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Trying to throw that one on the run, but it is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
2nd and 10. To throw once more. Here's McCarthy. He'll get it inside the 20. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal. 2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. Inside the 40 to the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a spectacular take-back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike. Not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. It's good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
To the right side, and Kirk's got it. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Here's a first carry for their running back. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. It's going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings. Out to return this for the Packers, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
Blaster. Let's go now. Ready.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Blue 32.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They have it. 2nd and 4 coming up.
560. Look, down. Black, set.
Here's Jacobs. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They'll run the draw with Jacobs. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Packers.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Claws red.
Second down throw for Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Double. Set hut. Blaster. 50. Green. Hut.
To throw is Love. His pass deflected and caught. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Packers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Got his man. It's Kirk. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Dowell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. So, instead of 3rd and short, it's now 3rd and 6. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Minnesota.
10 yards. And the Vikings, first down. It's a gain of 10. First down, Minnesota.
Here's Hawkinson in motion.
19, Sergeant, 19, go!
On first down, here's McCarthy. Going for it all. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Ty Felton, the intended receiver that time. And it'll be second down. Here's a designed run. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
On play action, here's McCarthy. And he'll be ridden out of bounds after a gain of 6.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hawkinson. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. Short pass caught by Oliver. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a man.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are on the board. It's now 14-7. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Williams now to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready?
On first down, it's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break.
Okay, ready?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Fly blue. Blue, ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
Set hut. Gone red. Black force. Black ultra. Fight. 90 red. Yellow. Ready. Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first, as they'll discuss what's to come. Fourth down looming.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Kirk is the motion man. Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. This one brought in by Hawkinson. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. On second down, here's McCarthy. That's caught once again by Hawkinson. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Vikings, first down.
Now a handoff, running right. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Ready?
From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hawkinson, his tight end. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Vikings, first down. A gain of 11.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. This is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
McCarthy to the air on second down. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throwing on second down is McCarthy. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. Here's a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll get up and spike it, and let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. On 4th down, it's Will Riker time for this Viking field goal.
A 36-yard attempt.
Riker's kick is good. And the Vikings are back within 4 at 14-10.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
On the return, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Down. Hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Lloyd. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hut. 10 black. Set.
This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31.
31. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
3rd and a yard.
Here we go. 6. Mega. 6. Set.
To throw is Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
Rail. Hut, hut.
Love gonna give it to Lloyd. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Ready. Steal, 33. Yellow. Ready, ready.
On 2nd down, Love has caught right side by Kraft. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. 31 yards.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Clock, 10. Set. Ready?
On the handoff, it's Lloyd. And And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
At the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Come on, set. Green Jack. Blue 32. Black Ultra. Ready?
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Drill green.
A good play action with Love. And that is caught on the right sideline, but it's out of bounds, says the official who was right there. Not the most accurate pass. It's incomplete, and it's 2nd down.
24-yard line.
Striker 3-3. Set. Ready. Red 52 blaster. Slice blue. Hut, hut.
On the toss, it's Lloyd. And he'll get forward for a couple. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down.
Fred Warner in on the tackle. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Third and 7.
Let's go now. Red cycle. Needle blue. Smash red. 6. Smash. Set.
From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Hawkinson in motion. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. 17 yards, the gain there. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. McCarthy gonna look to throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
At the 31-yard line.
To the air once more, it's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This one is caught by Kirk. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up second and goal.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
Good blocking, and he's in. J.J. McCarthy, touchdown Vikings. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Will Riker down on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Vikings will come back to tie things at 17.
Will Riker the kickoff for the Vikings.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break. 560.
On first and 10, here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And this will be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
It's a gain of 6. Texas 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Red, cycle, set, cut. Red, yellow. Blaster, 6. Set, go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him, that one falls incomplete. Luke Musgrave, the tight end, was the intended target there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. On comes the Packers punting team. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
At their own 34-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. It's going to be pulled in by Gaml. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. That looked good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, here's McCarthy. A short one taken by Hawkinson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hawkinson who was shaken up on that last play. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Here's the toss as they look to run. He will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
On play action, here's McCarthy. To the left side, and it's caught by Felton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. It'll be a Vikings first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Moving to his left. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
You never know which play is going to be the one that sways the game in your favor, and that could be it right there. I mean, to set up first and goal with that last pass complete.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. By Felton. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichert now to add the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings will go up by 7.
The score, Vikings 24, Packers 17.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Rail, black shot, down. Yes, ready?
Love to throw it on first down. Yeah. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
You, yellow. Let's go now. Blue, slice blue. Red, cycle. Set.
Back to throw is Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome?
He works free, right side. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up. We got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, the ball's out. And the Packers have recovered the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. From the 38 now, here's second down and 3. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal. But nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
To return, it's Nixon. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Love to throw on first and 10. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
Tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down. Now it looks like we have an injured Packer player on the field. Second down and 3. They'll go again with Lloyd. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Black Ultra, come on, set. Yellow, 22, drill green. Black shot, ready.
Now Love. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Vikings have got it. He gets free. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown Vikings. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Claw, here we go. Fight, ready.
Now Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
10 at the 50-yard line.
Watch out now, 50 down. Set.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He keeps it himself, heading out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Ready, 43, 33, yellow.
Throwing on second down, Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Kirk is the motion man. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's second down. Here's Hawkinson in motion. They'll drop to throw. He'll go right back to Kirk again. It's complete. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Minnesota.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game. As they approach midfield now, they've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Rico Dowdle. And he's into the end zone. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Minnesota. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
The score, Vikings 38, Packers 31.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Williams now to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Shot, 17-10 cycle. Let's go. Ready?
They'll stick to the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Love.
The 20-yard line.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical third down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got third and fourth down. There's no punt. There's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Set. Red, 38. Set, hut.
They'll go for it. Love. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot. You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot